Feel me? Like it's serious, bro. That's why I don't want another Portuguese manager, man. I'll be real with you. Like when I'm seeing Silver and that,
Right.
real talk, man.
Yeah, but on the Silver thing, bro. Listen, I
On the
know
Silver
Fulham
thing,
fans that ain't really messing with Silver.
Yeah,
I said,
bro.
no more Portuguese managers, no more Nandos. I see you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Nando's is South African, but yeah, hey. But
yeah,
is it Portuguese? Is it South
African?
African?
It's South African, but it's, you get me, bro. Like it, bro. It is what it is. Both. You know the way, bro.
Yeah.
You know the way that they can hold that, bro. The Liga Nandos, blood. We'll never forget. You know what I'm saying, bro? Don't get no one from that Portuguese Liga, blood.
Now, real talk, man, because it's too much, man. Like for me, like, bro, like I look at Iraola, yeah, and I'm just like, yo, I like his style, and I like the fact that what he's done at Bournemouth, it's not relying on names, bro. You look at his team, right? Like, they've not got the big names, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they're still cooking. You feel me? So I feel like for me right now, like I said to you, bro, they've got time. And listen, Iraola will come to Man United, bro. Like he will. Like, you know what I mean? That he's got a release clause,
which is great.
And let's not look at the fact that Man United are in this position, bro. Coming to Man United is still a big thing, bro. For any manager, bro. You get me? Like, so I'm not hearing this. Oh man, he's gonna ruin his career, bro. It's a top job, bro, and he might not get that again. So for me, right now, that would be my first to go ahead to the appointment, bro. But I think for me, just get rid of this brother first, innit? And then we can get excited about, you know what I mean, names and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Like this is it, bro. Man. I think it's got to be Iraola. You can't mess up this time, innit? Like any truth to Unai Emery links, bro. I think Unai Emery's probably getting sacked, bro. We were having this conversation, Saeed. I reckon Emery's getting sacked soon.
I'm not with that, bro. I swear down.
I don't want Emery. I don't want Emery. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think he could be getting sacked soon, and that's gonna ramp up the Man United talk.
You just know, bro. That's what I was saying. When the penalty shootouts went in last night, I was like, oh damn, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, like it's kind of like the window they had wasn't enough, and then I don't know what Emery's doing because I've watched him on a couple of occasions.
He's been with that right wing, bro. So you best
believe.
It's
all central players. Yeah, it's all central players,
bro. Pun that, man. Pun that. I'm not really feeling that, bro.
Yeah, with the new manager, it's like, as much as I'm like, all right, cool, we can discuss managers and who's good and Iraola, Glasner, whoever else. Hey, it's show and prove once you get here. That's what that is. If managers come here and back certain players, I'm like, oh, this all over again. Because managers come to Manchester United and just turn stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, but bro, look at this. Man is saying that there's pressure at Man United. Bro, listen, you can lose 6-0 at Man United and the fans will still sing your name, you know. I don't think there's that much pressure on these managers. Bro, I'll be real.
Like, I don't think there's pressure from within. I think it's more so because the fans are super loyal, especially
the fans are scrubs, bro. Like that's where the pressure really supposed to come from, the fans.
I think it's more the mainstream media, content creators, social media, like outside.
Yeah, but we don't demand ourselves. We don't demand enough from ourselves. But that's why, for me, what Raz saying is right, because we could lose 7-0 and we could have them singing Iraola's name. So that's why it's like, to me, it's like, bro, that's like you ain't ever gonna say there's no pressure at United. Like, well, what is there? We actually deep it. When people say pressure at United, what pressure, bro?
I think when people say pressure, like I said, it's not so much from our fan base. I think it's everything.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because you'll hear fans mention like pundits and be now weaving with outside of Main Street, so outside of Sky Sports and BT and etc. Like a Rio Ferdinand podcast, he's talking about it. You've got ex-players talking about.
He's a loser as well, though. How can he be?
Forget whether he's loser or not. I'm just using him as an example. I'm saying there's multiple.
Yeah.
Have platforms now. So that's added as well. So when I say pressure, I ain't talking about from our fans.
Yeah, but you ain't got to hear that shit. I'll be honest. As a manager, you don't have to hear that shit. No, but I mean, because I don't hear most of the stuff that gets said on Rio's channels because I don't watch it. So
you don't.
If I don't see it, the manager don't need to see it. You know the ones, but the manager can hear the fans. And if the fans are singing and the fans are still behind him, that's where he's gonna get the morale boost from. If he's getting booed by his own fans or they got the white hankies out every game, that's when man's gonna know at his peak. You get me? Like the social media stuff you can ignore, bruv.
But I don't think he does though. I don't think he does. I don't think.
No, he might. He seems like the kind of brother that's narcissistic enough. He got a burner, bro.
Yeah, he hears everything. I think he pays attention to absolutely everything. Hence why he looks the way he looks on the touchline. Hence why he looks miserable. Hence why he looks stressed. It's like, no, you put out this team. Don't look stressed. Like I said, the fans back him regardless. I even talking about them. It's everything else surrounding that. And I think he pays attention to all of that.
Yeah.
That's where it is. Hence why he's saying, hey, if I'm not the guy, sack me.
Yeah.
He's saying it without saying,
bro.
I'm not going to change all this type of stuff. Getting mocked by Grimsby Town on their game after ours. I know he's seen that. When they had the 6 ball out. I know he's seen that. 100%.
Look, you know what it is though. We can say like standards come from the owners, and cool, it does. But at the same time, it comes from yourself as well, man. And us fans, you feel me? Like if you're just kind of almost like not asked, and then you just kind of be like, you know what, I'll back the club no matter what. Like, nah, not really. That's not really being a football fan. It's opening up your eyes and seeing the good and the bad, and also then looking at it when it's really bad. You go and call it out, bro, and you do what Benfica fans did. And you demand more. You know what I mean, bro? Like, Benfica are not a bigger club than us. You know what I mean? Yeah, cool. They've won the Liga Nandos and whatever. Cool. They might have won. I don't know if they won the Europa League lately or whatever. But like, come on, bro. Like, they're demanding more from their team, bro. They should be like, you know what?
You see them Latin-speaking countries, rowdy.
And he's one. And he's Portuguese, that Bruno Large guy as well.
Yeah.
That's one of their people as well. Imagine that was like if that was one of our people, to be like, yo, listen,
Eddie Howe or something like that. If it was English,
Eddie Howe, bro, we would have been, bro. It's mad
because we don't like we like in England, like we don't big clubs don't really do that. Like when it's like Portugal, they'll do that. Spain, they'll do that. White handkerchiefs call out. If it's Argentina or Brazil, they're breaking into the training center.
No sentiment towards the manager.
Training ground. Sorry. Say again.
There's no sentiment towards the manager. That's why it's about winning, and if you don't win.
Whereas over here, it's kind of like it's quote unquote frowned upon to like be on the manager's case at the ground type of thing. Even though at Grimsby they was on his case, because I know someone that was there. They was on his case at Grimsby away from
that's because it's Grimsby, innit? But the next morning, it's like, you know what? It ain't that bad, guys. It ain't that bad. You know what? That weren't me. I was just, I had a few drinks and that weren't me at the stadium, bro. You know what I mean? I changed my mind because it's not popular to say it, bro. So I can't say it yet. I'm saying, man. Bro, like, I think for me, like, support. Listen, I support my football club. I've got a season ticket, bro. But do I just sing a manager's name and just keep like clapping the players off? That Burnley game, I walked out like, but then I said it was a bit too extreme, the celebrations. I seen Bruno and that like moving mad. I walked out more than like, listen, we got away with this, guys, man.
Bruno and Dallo were celebrating like they just won the World Cup with Portugal. It was crazy,
bro. Come on, man. It's a bit crazy, bro.
That's his desperation. They know they might not win again for a minute.
Man.
That's the thing about it. Like, because they know what it would have been if we would have drew to Burnley.
Yeah,
we would have drew that game. They know what the conversation
they know.
would have been.
That game had a draw written all over it, bro.
Yeah, that's where that last minute winner stuff comes from, because it's like, geez, yeah. Whew,
nasty. And if we were playing really well and we were knocking on the door and then finally we broke it down, fair enough. But it weren't that. Like, we caught life. Do you know what I mean? So have some shame, please. Do you know what I mean? And that also shows that the attitude's not right there, because they should be relieved but pissed off with that performance. Shouldn't be celebrating like that.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
I'm saying, big up Tony as well. There is rumors that if they sack him within the first,
I said that as well.
The first 12 months or something, then he has to get paid a bigger payout. So they could. But that's rumors, isn't it? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? If they're waiting, put it this way: if they're waiting to save themselves a few quid, then it's not a good look. Do you know what I mean? I can only assume that it's deeper than that, because if it's for the sake of a few quid, I think they'll just they'll pay the money, because we're running out of time, bro. Because if it's 12 million, if you pay him out now, and it's like 5 million if you pay him out in a couple months,
bro, what's that, man?
For the 7 million. Bro. You could miss out on European football.
Exactly. Because, boy, I'm telling you now, even
that costs more than 7 million out in European football, that's going to cost you hundreds of millions.
Hundreds of millions, bro.
You have to take the gamble.
And also, that season, the record revenue, don't get me wrong here, that's also because of the fact that we win the Europa League as well. Like, that revenue as well is added to the fact that we win the Europa League. Remember the Leon? Remember we had more views than Leon.
Yeah, and then also we got all the way to the final. So you get money the longer you stay in as well.
The longer you stay in, bro, the TV deals, like, bro, the eyes were still on Man United last year, whether for the good or the bad. This year, with 1 game a week, bro, I don't know if you make that same amount of record revenue next year. So, boy, like, hey, if you listen, don't make that same mistake, my guys. So
that's it. You can't let 7 million make you miss out on 100 million.
Exactly.
It's charge it to the game. It's the cost of doing business. You made a mistake, and this is now the cost of said mistake. It's 7 million or 5 million or 10 million or whatever it's worth it. Whatever the release clause is worth it, because you are going to lose longer in the long run, not only money, but also performances and also results. Cut the losses. Cut the losses.